know I had to come back with another video on none other than the Web of Guys, because she is now eating her words, along with everything else she eats, of course. Let's get into this discussion. So I was minding my business, just cruising down these streets in my ancient Mercedes, little tilted to the left on the driver's side, and lo and behold, whose house do I pull up in front of? Well, actually, whose pool did I pull up in front of? Yeah, Big Parmesan. And she had a lot to say. So let's get right into it. I was going to roll the clips as per usual, but I don't feel like looking at her face right now, especially not in that video. So what I'm going to do is just respond to what she was saying. So someone told her to sit down and think about what she's doing and how it may be affecting her children. And what did she say? Of course, she said, how am I not focused on my kids? I take care of my kids. You giving your children the bare minimum, as I always say, food, clothing, and shelter, is not prioritizing. It is not putting them first. You want to know how you aren't focused on them? Because you are always focused on a man and on your nails and on everything else but them. Honestly, the only thing you're focused on is your next storyline and whoever it may be to be the next one to poke that tuna hole. That fishy, yeasty, Parmesan crusted tuna hole. That's all you care about. And then she goes on to say, what, I'm not focused on my kids if I have a man, which I don't have a man right now, which we all know is a lie because the tatted toddler can't stay off of live. He was in the Mercedes, leaning to the left, going to get it washed and running your errands because you're lazy. Which brings me to mention, tell your tatted toddler to stop begging. It is not a good look. He's giving very much Jazz and Chris. But then again, you can't tell him anything because you are the one who molded him. You taught him the game. You taught him how to beg and use, as you do with your subscribers, right? I mean, who really takes shots for money? Like, you call it hustling, we call it begging. Speaking of what you taught him, I am going to tell you what you need to teach him. You need to teach him that he can't just be out here jumping in anyone's DMs because you are a quote-unquote public figure, right? Well, one of my lovely friends sent me something, and let me just say, Zolo is thirsty. And with that being said, let's roll the receipt. Okay, so let me be clear. My friend did tell me that she was in communication with him after you guys broke up. But I mean, it was like right away. What happened to him being your twin flame? He's your soulmate. He's the chosen one, right? I think it's time for that tatted toddler to be put in time out. I mean, because where is the loyalty? You're that easy. Like as soon as we have a little falling out, you're in the next chick's DM. Wow, 2 peas in a pod, for real. And let me just tell you, Big Parmesan, she is stunning. I mean, like drop dead gorgeous. All of the makeup on your makeshift vanity couldn't even help you sit with her. So I say all of this to say, Big Parmesan, keep your salads close and your tatted toddler closer. Or maybe the other way around. But that's another story. Let's get into what Big Parmesan had to say.
You guys were trying to start with the whole like narrative, like I don't take care of my kids, when nobody really has any physical proof, video proof, any type of proof that I don't take care of my kids.
See, that's the thing, Big Parmesan. No one said you don't take care of your kids. Everyone is saying that you put your kids in danger and you're putting everything else and everyone else or a man before your children.
You're part of the problem. Being a yes man and encouraging her behavior isn't helpful or positive. Y'all are weird. No, I think you're weird.
I'm so glad that person decided to say that because her enablers actually are weird. Like, why are you egging her on? She's doing bad.
Coming on here and talking shit or assuming that you know anything about anybody's life when you have no idea, that's weird.
No, actually, what's weird is being mad at people and attacking people for having an opinion on the bullshit you choose to put out. Stupid.
Weird. So y'all together or not, this is getting ridiculous. Who are you talking about?
Now you knew exactly who the people were talking about, but we no longer need that answer, do we?
Liv is playing in her subby faces. No, baby, I'm swimming, bitch, okay? This is not playing, I'm swimming.
Actually, you're not swimming. You're just floating, existing in the water. We know you're not big on physical activity. Come on.
When you say you don't need a man, but your actions show different, it seems like you're happier with a man in your life. What's the problem with being happy if a man's in your life? What's the problem with that?
I don't think you understand. See, the thing is, she's saying you're only happy with a man in your life. And that is a problem because you have 3 beautiful children to be happy with. But you're only happy if there's someone lying next to you or poking you.
Supposed to be miserable if you have a person in your life?
No, you're not supposed to be miserable if you have someone in your life. That is exactly why Gerard is with Antonisha now. Get it?
I look happier with a man in my life. Ew, even if that's true, what's the problem?
Number 1, it is true. And number 2, the problem with that is every time a man is not in your life, you're a miserable drunk and you have 3 kids to attend to. So no, it's not good.
Codependency, love. Girl, boo. Your codependency.
Now, you and Mr. Bands most definitely have a codependency, love, because he depends on you to feed him, and you depend on him. What do you depend on him for? Because you're a loser? No, but in all seriousness, it is codependency. Both of you lack direction. He lacks a home, you have a home. You lack affection, he gives you that affection to a minimum, bare minimum. I honestly can go on and on and on about your codependency, but who has the time? You do, now that the kids are with Gerard.
At least I take care of my kids. At least I'm here for my kids. Oh, hey, y'all. You notice something? The 2 weeks is up. And I still got my kids.
Well, what do you know? That no longer stands, and that is because, like I have said before, Mr. Webb was working behind the scenes, and you underestimated him. Should have gotten that lawyer, right?
I don't care what deadbeat wants to pop up on here and talk. Ew, and then I also heard somebody actually left this message like, you're proud that your daughter's going to summer school. That's not something to be proud of. Why wouldn't you have your kid in summer school right now?
There is absolutely nothing wrong with children being in summer school, but the only reason why you enrolled your children into summer school was to keep them from going to spend the summer with their father and his pretty girlfriend.
Girl, you give your baby daddy ammo when you put all your personal business. No, I don't. He doesn't have no ammo. What the hell? What's his ammo? That I'm out here living my life taking care of my kids?
Apparently, he does have ammo in your 3 children right now for the entire summer, and he does have ammo. His ammo is that you're living recklessly and endangering your children with your stupid decisions. That's his ammo, and you upload it.
I know I'm not a perfect mom, but I didn't abandon my kids. Especially for no man. You feel me? So
You really fiend to throw shade at him like all day and say he abandoned them. He did not abandon them. He abandoned you. That's why he came to get them from you. Get it?
I'm swimming. I'm just kicking my legs. Damn it, I want to work out so bad.
Oh, I've been in the gym. Okay, look at my neck. See how skinny my neck you look.
I feel like I'm not doing shit. My legs are kind of burning though.
You're definitely not doing anything. And why are your legs burning? You might want to start off sitting down and lifting weights. I swear Zolo had to be telling the truth when he said you be capping when you say you're going to work out. Because how are your legs burning, sis? It's the cap for me. You're standing in the pool. How? Like, you want to be a gym rat so bad. Sis, you're a kitchen rat. Accept it.
Swim laps. I'm going to. I wanted to talk to you guys.
Now, her enablers know damn well she's not swimming no laps. Her legs are burning from standing. You think she's going to swim a lap?
Don't you think that you should let your kids' father see them? I wish your followers will be honest with you. Ew. Erica, hi, welcome to my channel. I guess you don't know me that well. I don't keep their father out of their life. I know that's like the narrative he's trying to paint because he's not here. So why not blame the mother for not being there?
Why wouldn't he blame you when you're the one hopping from state to state? How long did you expect him to continue to follow you whenever you sporadically want to move away?
Now, do I want my kids to go to a whole nother state? Ryan is 2, Robin is 7, Christian is 5. Do I want my kids to go to another state without me? Where I can't have them near me and I don't know what's going on and me and their father don't even have good communication? No, I don't.
Well, I guess you better buy those iPads you were telling him to buy because you're the one who's going to need the communication now.
But can he come out here and see them whenever he wants? So don't let these reactors and don't let his dumbass confuse you. I do not keep their father out of their life.
We're not the ones confusing anybody. You're confusing the people because all you do is lie and end up with your foot in your mouth.
He's not around them because he doesn't choose to be around them. He could have came last month. He could have came the month before that. He could have came whenever he wants to come. And he already knows that. But leaving me and going to a different state, no. They're too young for that. And you know who can make that decision for them? Me, because I'm a mother. Okay, when you have kids, you can decide if you want your kids to go out of state and do this and do that. I don't give a shit. Do whatever you want to do with your kids. But my kids, no. But him coming out here, oh yeah, come on. Get a hotel, get a rental car or bring your car and come see your kids for a weekend. Come see your kids for a week. I've already offered that to him 1,000 times.
Because he knows you're fatally attracted to him and he doesn't want to deal with your toxicity anymore. That's why he has them at his house with Antonisha.
We watching Fatal Challenge. How y'all doing? Oh my God.
So someone said you leave your kids at home by themselves, and this is her pathetic answer.
Let me tell you something, because someone just said, well, blah, blah said it. Okay. How many people? No. That's not the only person who said that I leave my kids by themselves. Gerard actually said it, and that other bitch that I was kicking it with at one point. They all said the same thing.
Is she really about to try and convince the people that 3 people who said the same thing are lying?
My theory is about this bullshit that people are saying about me is they're all piggybacking off of each other and they're all saying the same shit. So it doesn't really bother me. I don't really care about that.
And my theory is that you're an overgrown narcissist who needs to get out of the pool and into the gym. And friends, you will see why I am so comfortable with fat shaming right now in a few minutes.
But leaving my kids by themselves, nah. I'm sorry. Wrong person. Again, you guys got the wrong person.
Yeah, sure. I'm sure your husband, your current boyfriend, and your ex-friend is just making that up. Yeah. You're such a narcissist. You really think we believe you? And don't think we didn't catch that strong mommy Chrissy shade. Leave the girl alone. She looks better than you. She's doing better than you.
If they felt you left your kids at home, why ain't they call the cops? Oh, girl, I don't know. I don't know, and I don't care, honestly. You should ask them. The next time somebody goes live talking shit, you should ask them.
Why should she ask them after 3 people already said it so we can listen to your bullshit rebuttal while you sit at your makeup counter chopping down your grass? And then turning the camera off and eating the burrito?
Damn, that's cold-blooded, man.
Most single moms would be happy for the kids' dad to take them over the summer. That's more time for you to move around. Nah. I'm good.
Well, doesn't look like you had much of a choice, does it? Well, you should look at things on the brighter side. At least you have more time to chauffeur around your bum boyfriend. You just got him his non-slip shoes, so I'm pretty sure he picked up some hours at the Taco Bell. Bloopers, I can't do this. You know what, friends? Let me know down below if you'd like me to include the bloopers in the videos.
People literally had nothing else to say about me other than the narrative that I was obsessed with my kid's father.
That couldn't be further from the truth. Are you actually listening to what we say?
Which it's not true. I loved him, of course. We were in a relationship, and I'm not a cold-hearted person.
Correction, you love him, like present time.
So yes, I loved him, and then I loved him until I didn't love him. I didn't love him anymore. Y'all need to try better, I guess. Try with a different thing, please.
Maybe that'll happen if you stop talking about him. And there are so many other things going on with you. Are you not listening? It's like every time you open your mouth, you remind me that you had a fake graduation. Big cap. No gown. And let me just say, I've never seen someone so out of breath just sitting in the water. Like, sis, you're not even treading water. The water's treading you. Just eat the grass.
Since he wanted to put on my business out here, he probably makes maybe 800, 700 a week. 700, maybe 1,000. I don't even know. $700 to $1,000 a week. He doesn't give me a penny. A penny. Okay?
Okay, I'm not even going to get into this. We already discussed this, and Gerard already explained why he doesn't want to give her money anymore.
Out of spite, my kid's father doesn't want to send me a dime for anything, not even food, nothing.
Did this man just not say you get like $25,000 in food stamps? What do you need money for food for? Pay for your own nails.
And I don't get food stamps. Once again, lying on me and lying on me and lying on me and lying on me.
Do her supporters not get the pattern by now? Everyone else is always lying on her. She's always the victim. And where a lie lies, there is always truth. So someone has to be telling the truth out of all of these liars. I'm just saying.
Just be prepared, because a judge can also make that decision. Justine, I'm not going to be prepared for anything. I birthed these kids.
Well, I guess you birthing them didn't help you out this time, because they're in Texas.
These kids are going to... This shit is going to happen on my time. And I don't care how you guys feel about that. I birthed these kids.
Well, I guess that big old Parmesan crusted foot is in your mouth.
I'm not on the run. Like I told him, you better bring the army with you to get these kids.
Well, I guess he didn't need the army. The police department was just fine.
I'll go to jail behind my kids. So bring them all. If that's what he wants, then we can do it that way. But nobody's taking my kids away from me, period.
After all of this talking and barking and capping, heavy on the no gown, I cannot wait to see your next video about the kids being in Texas.
Yet again, that's not the issue, because this man don't want to take them and have them like that. He wants to see them, correct? Okay, then come see them.
Big Parmesan, it's time to get it through your head. He does not want you. Stop trying to lure that man to Florida. You're not low. I know it's a hard pill to swallow, but he's not chasing you anymore. He's not going to play those state-to-state games with you. He got the courts involved. There's no need for him to come there unless he's picking up his children like he just did.
I thought he said 2 weeks. Y'all, where's he at? Everybody who was riding for him saying 2 weeks, girl, man, go. All ever said that shit to me, I hope you bitches die slow. Seriously. I'll die very slow.
That is a very horrible thing to say to someone, and I wouldn't even say it to a person like you. But since you said that, the only one around here who will be dying slow is you, unless you drop down and give us 100 and put down the Newport 100s. Since you want to wish death on people, which is really terrible, I'm going to be honest with you. You already have 1 foot in hell. Like 1 kinkle is already in the flames. You smoke like a sailor, you drink like a sailor, and you're big as a whale. So who's really going to die? Well, you're not going to die slow. It might be a little fast at the rate you're going.
Slow motion. Shit. 2 weeks, bitch. 2 weeks. Where's he at?
I'm pretty sure he's propped up in that king-size bed with that beautiful headboard that he shares with that beautiful woman. With your 3 children lying in between them, that's where he's at. Friends, at this point, I am completely done with this video. I am going to stop now before I have her crying more than she already is. And with that being said, you already know the vibes. Like what you like, comment and subscribe if you aren't already. And I will talk to you down below and in the next video.